Hi everyone and welcome back to the Everything Base as we continue on with our yellow alerts for job suitability. Of course, is the first thing we need to do every cycle, and also I must remember not to forget this every single cycle, which is of course why we have the little notification. Well, hopefully that'll cover us, but in the meantime I've got to remember what else I was doing. As I just mentioned before I started, I'm pretty tired this week, so but we wanted to make sure we have good content for you guys. I think we were on the space race, as it were. Lots of glass needs to come out. So hopefully, there we go. We just finished the yellow alert. Hopefully the dupes can get on with the glass production, because we can whack some solar panels onto our power grid. That will help. And then the other thing is we probably want some power solar panels on here too, to try and help power our little rocket. Now inside, I think we're going to use the suit trick, because I always like using the suit trick because I am lazy, is probably the right way to put it. So we also needed plastic for the auto data collection lab. So remember that, planning ahead, exactly. We're not forgetting, because I did it last time, at the start of the last episode, in terms of doing this thing, because I know I'd forget otherwise. So I was just sorting out my sheet. Yeah, so grabbing these shine bugs, because we need nectar. We need nectar for plastic, and these poor shine bugs need the bonbon trees need a lot more light, and I can't really be bothered to add any kind of proper lighting in, so we'll just kind of steal the shine bug light, which is not 10,000, but you know, you had a couple of them in, you might get close. Hopefully someone can net these. So yeah, so plastic and glass is the name of the game. Steel, we are slowly producing, but I think we ran out of lime, so yeah, that is what it is. Hopefully we'll just slowly keep ticking up the steel for now. But yeah, I think then we're actually technically in a bit of a waiting period for right now. We just need to get enough plastic. Oh, we've got 150, so we're almost there for the orbital data collection lab, and then we also need enough glass for the solar panels. So I think the lab itself is it's annoying I can't see. I need the there is a mod which is the build without materials, so at least you can place it. I'm pretty sure it's too wide, so with that in mind I'm going to whack a storage bin on there and hope it's too wide. Otherwise I suppose we'll have to move it. That's not the end of the world. And the other thing is, we can come across here. Let's see, I suppose we can. Do you have a wall toilet? We do have a wall toilet. It's going to use even more plastic. But yeah, let's put a wall toilet in. We're going to need a little ladder segment to do it. That will just about reach. So we can, yeah, we can put in the toilet. The toilet. There you are. That's going to use even more plastic, but we're slowly making plastic. So we'll just feed that from there. We'll have to put a little vent in. I guess we could put a base level just to be convenient. Okay, there you are. You made it to rocket any of your colonies, Ash. Well, you really got to try, because it's good. Well, especially in the Space Out DLC. I mean, it's kind of hard to avoid. And yes, creepers, the shine bugs are the unpaid interns, but they're the star of the bonbon trees. That's what we're doing for now, anyway. Okay, we're just gonna build these. Yeah, we can do this every cycle, every single one. Let them go. Now, if you see rocket stuff, it looks so scary. It's not Hammock. It's not. Trust me, I got the tutorials for it as well. And plus, you got me here. You know, we'll get you through. Right, where was it? Job suitability. So we're on 8 cycles currently. I don't know if that's going to tick to 9 when we finish. I'm assuming that will tick to 9. Let's see. Good afternoon, Fireproof Deity. Oh man, I'm glad you can catch another stream as well. Welcome in. So yeah, I think they're slowly grabbing some shine bugs. Maybe when they come in range. The problem is they're unreachable move. Yeah, let's see if we can steal this one as well. I think once they get wrangled, we'll get bonbon trees randomly growing under here. Okay, glass is ticking up. That's fine. Plastic. We're still on 150, even with the toilet. I don't know. Maybe. Right, let's get back on here. So we'll chuck a little mess table in. Yeah, we don't need to build with that priority. Do we need a fridge? let's put a fridge in, although we may not power it. Should we power? No, we got pemmican. We have pemmican, so we don't even need to power the fridge. That's good. And then a bed, right? Nice, comfy. Well, not technically comfy. Bed like that. And we can stick a telescope. A mini telescope in here. We will need a generator as well in case the batteries run out. We'll put a battery on the outside just to avoid heating issues. We'll put a wall outlet as well. Let's chuck that there, why not? Nice and easy. And then something like that. There you go. We find follow the basics. Because catastrophe goes wrong after getting so far. I mean, yeah, all I can say, only is a game of errors. We know this, right? It's all about making mistakes and then fixing them. That's how we get there. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. And if you kill a dupe, you can always reload it. So go with that. Okay. Yeah, did I disable them from eating pemmican? I feel like I did. I did, which is good. And we have 20,000 pemmican. There you go. Do meteors ever break through abyssalite? I think so. The damaging meteors, which are the dust meteors, I got some research. The dust meteors and the metal meteors and the regolith ones, I think those will break through anything. So yes, I think someone can correct me on that. Exactly. Happy little accidents. That's all we have. Yeah. Sure. Well, why don't we get that one? Let's go for that. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to prioritise the glass on here. See, they are grabbing the shine bugs now, so yoink them. Steal them. Put them all in here. There we are, look at that. So much like the reds in here are going to get quite high. But I mean, look at that. We're getting, if we get the right combo, we're getting something like 4,500. That's halfway to the light requirements. That's pretty good. Although the rads in here, okay, the rads aren't too bad. I mean, maybe they don't chill around in here, but, the rads are... They're survivable, which is always a benefit. Okay, well, yeah, something's entombed in there. Fine. So yeah, I mean, something like this, right? This is just for a little rocket setup. Start off a shine bug. Unintentional shine bug reactor. We're not trying to do that. We could stick some solar panels in there. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this will do. I'm going to ground this. I think what we're also going to do is put... right, now the other question is, what is the ratio from weight to edible? Don't forget this. What is the ratio of weight to calories for pemmican? Right, so this has gone to 9 cycles now, yeah, by the way. So. That means... If we do this cycle, it'll go to 10, right? Because 9 comes before 10. At least in my world it does. So, we will see if this works, because like I was saying in the past couple of episodes, this is bugged. This has definitely been bugged in the past, where you do 10 in a row, and then it doesn't give it to you. So, we will see. Let's do that. What's the telescope for? Can you just stick it on the new planetoid? I could, Ashmit, but... the range of the telescope is 3 tiles. So 1, 2, 3. You can see 1, 2, 3. Who's starving? Boob dog? Wait, where? What are you on about? Okay, I don't know what he's on. Oh, he's doing the yellow alert. Yeah, so it's 3 tiles, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I can put one on here, and I can put one on here. That's true. In fact, I think I did put one on there. But if we want to get these ones, then if we send a rocket out with the telescope on, we can then do the 3 around here. So you want a telescope on a rocket because you can't get all of the tiles just by doing it on a planetoid basis, if that makes sense. Aha, we got job suitability. Perfect, there you go, look. I mean, that worked. First time, there you are. It's no longer bugged, so we'll call that a win. Excellent, right. In which case, what I'm going to do is... just deconstruct this nonsense. I mean, why keep it? We'll leave it. We don't need to rush it. But there you go. That is my pro way of doing job suitability. So if you guys want to get that achievement, make these little rooms. Put a restriction on the entry for these doors, so only let one dupe in each room, and then every cycle put yourself a little reminder so you don't forget on a cycle sensor to a notifier. Then do a yellow alert build and deconstruct in every room, and you can I just did alternate ones here. Also, pro tip, don't put it too close to the door because otherwise they can reach through the door and other dupes will do it. And then you just force them to do one building task, one deconstruction task every cycle for each dupe. They have to do it in atmosuits because they can only get out of the base with atmosuits. We'll just put it in an atmosuit area if you don't want to do it this way, but this is the better way anyway. And job done, yeah. So it's quite easy to force that one. I will show you guys I'll show you how to do all the achievements, of course, during this this run. But the easy living, we can also kind of do a trick with that one too. So I'll show you that one later on. But we don't need to rush to that because we have slightly more important things to do in terms of progressing right now, and we can do that one anytime. That is actually a good point. So for job suitability, I would recommend doing it earlier rather than later. Perhaps obvious reasons, but of course the fewer dupes you have, the fewer you have to lock in, and yeah, you kind of just want to focus on it earlier. Get it out of the way, basically. Get it out of the way. Okay, right. We'll hold the pyrotechnic skill because we're a little short on morale, but we also want some. I really want some Somnian synthesizing going when we can get there. And we'll see. Take the astronomy. Why not? Boss is a bit low on morale. All right. I want to give around suit training because I don't think the suit training is super necessary. Ashmit. The one skill I would give all dupes, as you'll see, is carrying. Because the plus 800 carrying is huge. The suitability requires you to get firstly the rocket piloting and then the suit training. And the thing that only gives you plus 2 athletics and the durability improvement. The exosuit training removes the penalty reduction. That gives you basically plus 6 athletics plus another 2. But this is a lot of skills. There's a lot of skills to give all your dupes. That one. But if we get the Somnian synthesizer running, then we can just give them all the skills. Because the morale requirement literally won't affect them. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get away with that later on. But yeah, we will have a go at that. Okay. Okay. Right. This mercury is melting. Yeah. I wonder if that's going to be an issue or not. We'll see. I think we managed to grab all the shine bugs. So light-wise, yeah, we've got some very well lit trees without any real effort. So I don't think this actually works in a seal ranch, just as an FYI. I hope I don't die because of the cold, though. Technically, they should be dying, but they seem to be surviving here. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll take the free light we can get out of them before they die, maybe, or maybe they reproduce quickly enough that it doesn't make any difference. Who knows? Who knows? We will find out. Okay, but I really need glass. I'm getting a sense this is, I don't know if it's getting done slowly or the glass forges are so slow. There is some tallow. Yeah, it's fine. I've got orders for pemmican on here, right? I'm pretty sure. So I think when there's some meat, they'll chuck some pemmican on, and that will contribute to our space. Well, yeah, mercury was introduced as part of the Frosty Planet Pack, although we did have it in the battle base as well. It was always in the game, they just never used it. But yes, now it has one use, I want to say, with the mercury lamp. I got to say, I'm not convinced on any other uses, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be proved wrong. The thing with these new DLCs is kind of gonna we're just find it out as we go along. Okay, I think the priority should be the rocket. Actually, I'm kind of changing my mind on here. The solar panel needs 200 as well. You're having a laugh, jeez. Okay, yeah, we'll prioritize a bit on here because that's gonna. I need to get the space going, and a little bit of charge on here would be good. Is that going to use all our refined carbon? Refined carbon. Let's check the kilns. No, let's check the. Where's the metal refinery? Can't remember where I chucked it. Over here. We've got 500 kilos. I don't know if that includes what we've just used or not. We'll throw some wood in because we've got loads of wood. We have a source of wood now with the Phlox farms anyway. So we're 8 here. Okay, we can grab these guys too. Okay, some gas flow. Lovely. Yeah, well, it's funny that. I mean, you know, chlorine in real life is pretty damaging, but in the game it's like, Eye irritation. If you walked into a load of chlorine gas in real life, you'd be having a real bad time. You'd have more than an eye irritation. Tell you that much. So yeah, we'll go with something like this. Okay. Wrong with the build priority. Put that back. There we go. ISN on next test. Welcome in. So we'll put that, and we'll add some solar panels here just to get going. Ooh. We steal these guys. I think they laid some eggs out here, so yeah, we'll see if we can grab them. Musk. Yeah, exactly. It's very damaging to people. So the dupes are relatively immune. Okay, and yeah, the other thing we are obviously working towards is super sustainable. So yeah, we're constantly using power, and the solar panels will help with that. And then we're free to put petroleum generators down. We don't even need coal generators. I mean, that's not going to be useful here, at least on this planetoid. Later on, maybe there is a plan for that, but on this planetoid, we don't need to. The other thing I can do actually is restart the second planetoid. I'm going to quickly check my notes. That was the rusty oil one. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I need anything particularly special over there. What I will send through, because the first thing I want to do is activate the teleporter, and I got this wrong last time. Who is the researcher? Who was our first researcher? I can't remember. I don't think they have a hat either. Was it? It was Wolfrat. It was Wolfrat. Right, so we'll send Wolfrat through and get him to activate the teleporter supply and receiving teleporter. We have a nyctophobic dupe sleeping in the dark by pumping chlorine gas. What? Really? That sounds horrible. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this this wrangle is out. The wrangle seems to be a little bit buggy now as well. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Right, razors on it. I don't know if it's just taking them ages to get over here or what, but yeah, weird. It's weird that it's taking so long. Okay. Okay. Is he ready to go? Okay. I hate it that they don't auto teleport. Why do you have to click this button? I mean, really? Don't just go. How much more OP atmosuits? Yeah. I mean, atmosuits pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, so Wolfrat can do that, and then hopefully Wolfrat can also go do some telescoping for us. I think if we just leave him in his suit, he'll be fine, right? Oh, there's a load of shine bugs in here. Okay, I guess we have to murder these. Let's not murder them, we'll see if we can move them, although I don't think... Very sure Wolfrat does not have moving skills, he does not have wrangling skills. He can move the egg though. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off, I'll just leave it. We're not gonna feed these hatches. Although, yeah, we've got meal eyes, Okay. Well, just get him there, and then we should really start setting up that base more properly. But I think we need to send water through, so things like this. I was doing the water, wasn't I? This is the infinite water storage, but I didn't have any. Yeah, I need ideally gold. Actually, I want. Is there any gold on the second planetoid? Is this a thing? Let's have a look. Metal, lead. I think did I do this before? Probably did this before. Copper, iron. Yeah. We're all bummed out of gold, but we can get some gold off the second planetoid, the third planetoid even. Sorry, and then we can bring it back. Just say us using steel on pumps for that because it's kind of unnecessary. You can close this up, can we? Okay, no. Right, so we'll bring that out here, we'll bring that. There we are. Gotta bring these across. Need only skin to give juice beards for the dwarf base. Ceiling lights don't consume enough to be a problem. No, but ceiling lights do heat. That is usually the problem with the ceiling lights, is they make quite a bit of heat. Okay, we'll just chuck this somewhere. There you go. I mean, especially on a cold planetoid, right? The heat might be even more of an issue. Oof, on that topic, it is hot. Yeah, it is hot. We're still having a crazy hot summer, so oof, could do with some cooling here. I need an aqua tuner in my bedroom. That would be really nice. Okay, how much height have we got? We got 25 on this. So I don't think we need anything else. We can just stack this with solar panels if we have enough glass. The other thing we do, of course, need to make is a steam generating chamber. So let's see. Can we sneak one under here? What I'd like to do is keep it out of the meteor range. Do you find solar panels worth it? They seem to peak around 60 watts in the DLC. Really? We'll see. I'll check in a sec, Factory Musculator. If I can remember to check at like peak heating, these need to be steel. Then I'll have a quick look in a second, and then I will evaluate whether I think you are on the money or not. Rad support. Okay. So yeah, is this okay? This one's been activated. Okay, the supply teleporter has been activated, which is good. Okay. Poor old wolf rat is not having the best time with the sleeping situation because he can't move them. Can we just open these doors if we can get them out? You're still in base camp. Well, then you're safe from rads. You're safe. Yeah, that it's kind of annoying that they added the rads to it. There's no way to disable them. Peak light is 10k. Ah, right. It's about peak luck. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we are getting about 10,000. You said. So we're getting 70 watts. I mean, yeah. It's not great, is it? I mean, we can say it's not great. I think that's a fair shout. But I mean, it's still 70 watts times 2 times however many we can build. Especially if it's super sustainable. I mean, it's just something, right? And firstly, it is also helping to power the base. Like the battery, it is genuinely running the batteries, so that's good. And yeah, I mean, other than that, it's just helping basically. So yeah, I mean, you know. It's free power, so who can 70 is bigger than 0. Thank you, Factory Muscular Lounge. That pretty much sums up exactly what I was trying to say. 70 is indeed bigger than 0. So yeah. Pretty straightforward. Okay, I see there's some more plastic coming through, which is nice. It doesn't quite finish. The thing about the polymer press, it comes out in blobs. So okay, ideally we could have another glass, that would be nice. This damn combat just keeps going around in circles. The wolf rats. Yeah. Oh, there are a load of them there. Oh god, there's a lot of hatches. They're all buried. That's a lot of meat. That meat's gonna rot. Whoops. Oh my god. There's 12 of them buried. Oh, Jesus, leave it. Just leave it. I need it. He can't. Wolf rat can't cook either, though. That's kind of the problem. I need a cooking. Yeah. With them more. Problem is, yeah, they're gonna. The hatches are gonna eat it. They are cannibalistic. The hatches will eat it. Okay. Right. I'll see if I can get him to focus on the. Does the telescope have a base? No. Did I really put this here? This seems like a terrible place to put it. Or did something break? Right, can't do that one. Okay. Okay, gas distribution is done. More to the hatches, yeah. There's a lot of hatches there. Way more than I thought. Right, at this point I'm just kind of grabbing stuff. I mean, of course we will need to research the entire tree as well. That is also one of the achievements. It's rather a straightforward one, that one, obviously. In terms of, I think that's an obvious add from the developers. That just makes sense to have that as an achievement. So we will, of course, grab that one. Two. We're going to grab everything, of course. Yeah, if we can teleport someone else through, I don't know what the cooldown is on it. 40%, we've got to wait another 3 cycles. It's 5 cycles, I'm pretty sure. So, okay, let's come in here. So, I don't know if this is big enough. If this is... Put a vent here. So we're going to open this... if this is... if we'll open it if this is below a level and Atmo sensor is below a level. So we need an and here. I think we need an and of that one and that one. Put that over there. That one and that one. Open the chute. And this one on. If the temperature is too low, and we'll obviously use our not gate trick out to get that working. And then we want to pump these if if the temperature's high enough and the gas level's high enough, we'll use a separate one and I'll overlap these ports. These ones will pump. This is a bit cheeky, you shouldn't really do this. It's game will moan about this, but anyway, don't care. And then what we'll also do is we'll igneous rock this, and then I'm going to use a normal gas pipe and see if we can get it. What I want, what I want is a gas meter valve. These things can't overheat, right? Or can they? They do overheat. Okay, so because they can overheat, what I want to do is put a steel one and I'll put it inside. Yeah, now this is an idea I've had based on a Reddit post. So, and when I saw it, I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Why don't we just do that? Basically, why don't we just limit this amount to the amount we actually want? Wouldn't that be a good idea? Rather than just keep sending steam and have it sit there and break, which it always does. Why don't we just send the right amount? Isn't that easier? I don't know. There you go. Oh, okay, prioritize that one just to make sure that gets done. I think that's good. And then this will also need... We'll just need a reset switch out here. Just so I can... Oh no, this one. I'll put it down here, why not? Just for me to toggle this. I'm just going to do a bit of a manual toggle. Not going to be... But yeah, and of course the back tiles, thank you, Alprenatzel. I did not forget, do not worry. But yes, what should we go for in here? I never know what to go for. Snowflake print? We'll go for snowflake. That's kind of ironic for a steam room, but we're on the Frosty map, so we're gonna snowflake it. There you go. How about that? Okay. Yeah, done. Perfect. Right, I did use a bit of plastic, so not the end of the world, but more plastic. I think these count towards super sustainable too. I also kind of hate how this is kind of bugged out the animation. But anyway, guess we just have to live with it. These make a whole 10 watts. Wow, that's a lot. I think I don't know how much it actually makes in space. That's a good question. No idea. Maybe someone knows the answer to that. We'll see. Right, so that'll give us the steam. And then the other thing was water, right? Because... I also wanted to send some water in here, so... Yes, why don't we bring... Bring some water in here, how about that? There you go. Okay, that's quite a lot to build now, so there you go. We can get rid of these two. Yeah, I'll bring that back, why not? Always keep the pipes tidy, you know, keep it neat. We'll leave this because it might be useful, but yeah, we're still pumping from the ethanol down here, so we've got quite a lot. We don't have to worry. Fine art is available, new prints again. We're not taking dupes right now, so if you're after a dupe, you might be a little bit disappointed, but we will. At some point, I will be taking a lot more dupes, so don't worry. If you are subscribed, if you are a Patreon member, then you will end up in the base at some point, probably. Because what is my opinion on the ice maker? I've got to be honest, I don't really have one right now. The ice maker used to be terrible, that is for sure, and no one ever used it ever. Where even is it? Utilities? Utilities? I haven't looked at the numbers, to be honest. So 240 watts. So I can't give you an answer right now in terms of have they made it that much better? Does it make a difference? I don't know. But, I mean, it definitely needed a buff, for sure. It was rubbish. The squashes haven't overheated. Why would they overheat? Oof. Yeah. No, everything's cool over here. I think we're filling... Okay, the ethanol is actually a bit warm from down here. Oh no, it's not. It's a bit cold. But then it's going through this warm bit. Then it's going cold again. No, I think it has been buffed in terms of the amount it makes, right? Or the efficiency of it, I thought. As well as the snow. I mean, you know... It's kind of hard to judge because the bonbon trees and the spigot seals are good. So anything that helps them is just good, right? I mean, you know, simple as that. Okay, we got 6 in here. I think that's some more meat. I think these guys are around. Look at that. Yummy, yummy meat. Okay, how are we doing on the second planetoid? Oh, we can't get through to this. Whoops. Okay. We done some telescoping? I feel like we've done no telescoping. What's up? What's up? Wolfrat, what are you doing? I don't know if he's just been hampered by the suit, but he should be able to. 4 flocks. Never even. No, they just hatch up here. I mean, that's fine. I don't know if I swear the wrangle's being dodgy because it just doesn't seem to be working. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on the second planetoid. I want him to be digging. I want him to be. I can't even see him now. Where have you gone, Wolfrat? Okay, sleeping. At least he's getting some sleep until the Steinbug decided to come right over. Okay, come on, Wolfrat. He's going to stress out as well. Going to eat. Why is he just doing bodily functions and nothing else? Weird. Have you had a catastrophic liquid mercury flood yet? I have not, but that sounds like something we might get. We have some up here, but I think it's reasonably well contained. Everything is slowly melting. That's the problem with this, it just melts. Maybe it was misleading because it was deleting heat when combined with the icy fan. Ah. Yeah, I mean, definitely do not use the icy fan. That is definitely bad. But, yeah, I want to see what Wolfrat's doing, because I feel like the answer is pretty much nothing. Ah, because he's running out of power, okay. So he's running up here, doing a tiny bit of telescoping, and then immediately running out of power, and then that's it. He's just doing that in a loop. Okay, we really need 2 dupes over here if we want to get that done. But we can get the supply teleporter open, which is good. Because we can now, well actually this is the wrong way anyway, but we can send water through to here, which will then power a spawn for us, so that will be good. Learn a hard lesson, yeah. Okay. Perfect, right, we got that open, so that's good. That is useful. Okay. Okay, but yeah, I'd like to try and get to the second planetoid. That's going to take another one, isn't it? And then we can also grab some gold and then bring that back. But we're going to need trailblazers and stuff. And more stuffs. So should we set this up as a full-on rocket? I think we could do that. I'll use my standard design or something similar to it. I keep changing it up very slightly every time, but generally keep it the same. Okay. Right, okay, so Wolfrat can't really do much more by himself. This is kind of the problem. This is still recharging. Okay, it's recharging very soon, which is good. People ignore the icy fan. They think the heat dilution, isn't it? No, I mean, yeah, that's an old one. It's a very old one. But the steam turbine just does it a million times better, so don't quote me on that exact number, but a lot better. Okay. Where is this? I think I'm going to put some more iron in too, just to grab that, right. Oh. At least these meteors, they don't damage and they also cool, so... You know, they don't overheat the flipping solar panels, which is something. Wolfrat suit has no oxygen. Nope, because there's no infrastructure on here. So what happens, Tiki, if they have no oxygen, they start breathing. They just catch their breath. But the better thing is they don't use any oxygen from the atmosphere. So you can leave them in a suit forever and they'll never run out of oxygen as long as they can breathe somewhere. And they'll never consume any. It's kind of a bug exploit. I use it on the rockets a lot. But, okay. What has gone on here? Yeah, it's a thing. Okay. We've lost the tile there. That's fair enough. You're looking at you in a room with it. That sounds a bit torturous. Okay, yeah. Meteor protection is also due at some point. So we'll have to work on that at some time in the future. Okay, come on guys. We need these going. You have any ice makers because getting snow sucks. Yeah, that's true. Oh. Wolfrat's struggling over here. Right. Who was our original second planeter? It was it Boobdog? He's got grilling and digging, which is probably what we need. So I think Boobdog is going back. Let's see. We go. Then he can actually cook and help out and power and do that stuff. When the press looks like it's making marshmallows. Yeah, kind of does. It's kind of annoying. It's like a batch process. Come on, Boobdog. Wolfrat's gonna starve. Even though there's loads of meal ice. What did it? Okay, thank you for not doing that. I'll just leave him in the suit. Yeah, he's got food. There we go. Right. Okay, put that on priority. Right, I'll put that on a higher priority. We'll power the grill. Yeah, I'll make an extra barbecue even though we're beyond the achievement, so we don't need to. You have a fridge? We don't have a fridge. Interesting. Should probably have a fridge over here would be my thoughts. So let's fix that. Okay. Could also put the fridge in here, I suppose. But anyway, we'll just pop it down here. Okay. What? Yeah. I say what's entombed. I think everything's entombed because of that meteor shower, right? Gotta dig our way back out. There we are. Yep, that looks fine. That looks like all the right to dig commands. Yeah, I think Wolfrat is stressing over here. Actually, how much? What's his stress reaction is the question. Just to make sure he doesn't do anything too crazy. He has a bottomless stomach. That's bad. Because he will eat everything. What's his stress at? High morale. Okay, it's going down now. I think it was just the unsleeping thing. Another mercury tile loss. Yeah, the mercury's just melting on us. We've got to watch this because they won't be able to get up. So we'll replace them, I think. And we'll just replace the mercury tiles. There you go. But the mercury's just dripping in here, or maybe dripping further down. It's fine. Okay. This looks good. Joe Kiddo's on the old on the dig. Okay, just randomly went to dig those ones and left the rest. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna chuck solar panels in here because, you know, why not? Why not? Oh yeah, this is gonna be unreachable over here. Put that in, there you go. Seals love the clubs. Yeah, watch it on the seal clubbing chat over here. I've no idea what the YouTube or Twitch guidelines are on seal clubbing, but I don't imagine they're very favourable. Maybe I need to do some research on that. Only streamer shut down for seal clubbing promotion. That'll be the one. Alright. You know, dig these out, get everything going again. There we go, lovely. Okay, is this all reachable? Yeah, it should be, Perfect. Okay, more prints. Snazzy suit, why not? I mean, they don't need the warm suits now, right? I mean, it's actually it's still a bit cold inside, but they're getting away with it. Do you not need bunkers? I do have a production, yeah, but we're really not in a position right now to start stealing off the top of the whole map with bunker tiles. That is a long-term plan, don't you worry. But not right now. Not right now. So yeah, we've got to focus on the basics first. But that is, yeah, we'll do a proper setup on everything because this is the everything base. We've got to do everything, so we've got to do it properly. We'll see by the end. But give me some time. Right, first blueprint for this week. What have we got? Something good, I hope. Maybe some basic aqua gloves. There you go. That's probably not what we were hoping for, but we'll take it. Why not? Do atmosphere stop the chilly surroundings? Yes, of course they do. Yeah. Once they're in them, I'm sure they do. I mean, don't they? Otherwise, they'll just be busted as hell. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think they just get the chilly surroundings inside when they take the suits off. So, yeah, I think they will keep using them inside. But is your inside area like fully warm? Because I mean, mine is not. It is slowly getting there. In fact, we need to tidy this base up too. That is important to do. Okay. Just whack that on there. So yeah, we'll get this steam built up. And yeah, we got another rocket platform, so that's helpful. We can build this one into a colonizing rocket because we need to get to the second planetoid. So why don't we get cracking with that as well? Yeah, we'll have to build this one up proper like. So the Trailblazers take 5, don't they? 8, or are they 3? They're 3 each, sorry, kind of forgetting. And this rocket is 5 plus 3 already. 5 plus 4, sorry, so that's 9, and I need 2, so that's 11. And then 11 plus 3 plus 3 is 17, so that leaves me with a lot of space. Leaves me with 6. So I think I can do... I think I can do, well, battery and then 4. 4 solar panels, potentially. We can fit them in, right. We'll use iron rather than steel, because steel isn't necessary, strictly. Okay, see if we can get away with that. We'll put some more solar panels in here too. There we go. And being built super speedily. We're still waiting on a little bit more plastic, because we need that for the orbital data collection lab. We still don't have that. How much light? 4,500. They seem to have migrated to the left side for some reason. Okay, but these trees are making something. Productivity. Okay. We've got 2 more floxes here. To manually move them for some reason. Oh, in fact, we've got 3 more floxes. Yeah, chuck them over there. Okay. Oh, wolf rat is. Where's wolf rat going? Harvest. Yeah, I think I'd rather rely on the meal lice over here, to be honest. But we got a load of barbecue. I guess we'll just put all edibles. I'll try and freeze the stuff. Oh, cool. Let's slow it down a bit. Okay. It's still delayed. Way more stable than yours. You just crossed. Yeah, well, yeah, don't worry. It's not a race. It's not a race. I always say it because I play very quickly. I acknowledge this. I play very quickly. So you know, don't feel obliged to play as quickly as I do. Oh, the cats are back. I never know if you guys can hear them, but the cats are back. Saunas are good. Yeah, but the saunas and the hot tubs are difficult. Ugh. Okay, now I've my screen's disappeared because there's a cat in the way. Yeah. I'm gonna try and move her off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know if you guys have pets. I should be like Arisia and swap over to fish. I think fish generally tend to get in the way of playing Oni a lot less, if I understood that correctly. Okay, right. No power. That's fine. So we should now be able to telescope from here too, which is good. Who's starving? It's just Tim. That's fine. What is this? There's just an annoying amount of ice in here. And water that just keeps appearing. I think they're all getting soggy feet from it, so they're rather annoying. Okay, go on, Joe. You got it. I do want to see them build this meter valve. Just see everything run the opportunity to find something useful to do with the multiplex. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, right, so I did the advanced automation guide. Quite a few people have come with suggestions for how they've used the multiplexers. I don't think any of them are necessary, for sure, but there's some interesting uses people have shared on the YouTube video. So if you guys want some ideas, check out that video and then look in the comments for what people are saying. But no, definitely not. There's definitely no necessity for them. Right, the other thing I've forgotten to do here is power this. I can't do it off this because the tepidizer's going to need more. So, rather annoyingly, you have to heavy watt it, I think, but it doesn't matter too much because obviously this is to vacuum anyway, but we are then going to have to run this as such, which is going to be even more building. Use them as decor, yeah. I mean, you can do that. You can do that. Okay, so I think with what we can do with this, it's 150 kilos a pop, right? It's max 150. So if I just set this to 150, and then when it goes through, oh, I don't even need. I've got a manual reset. I don't need the signal switch. Okay, it tells you this is the first time I've ever built this, by the way. So you don't actually need the switch. I can just do that one. But anyway, we've built it, so we'll leave it. Here's the plan. We send 150 through, and then turn it off. And then we don't waste a load of steam sitting in the pipes. I mean, simple as that, right? Okay, plastic is ticking up. We're almost at the 200 kilos we need, so that's perfect. And then I think we're ready to send this ship off. Some more meat has turned up. Excellent. These guys will also make meat, right? Actually, I think once the... We really need a drowning chamber. That would super help automate this stuff too. And technically, some incubators. 2 minor volcanoes and major volcanoes. So far with your oil. You can always do it. I mean, this is what I'd also say is don't be afraid of long runs. This is a spaced out size map, but if you guys see my other playthrough as well where I do classic size map, I have absolutely zero hesitation for running a pipe from literally the top to literally the bottom. If I need to do it, I'll just do it. I will not bat an eyelid at that. So I'd highly recommend if you just want to go long, just go for it. Don't be afraid. Like I think people on Oni, particularly when they're starting out, they get too focused on the small, on building small. Oni is a game where you can build big, especially once you've got ammo suits. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Before that, it's a bit of a pain, but with ammo suits, you can do anything. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you have the access, that's the thing. That's also why building poles and ladders is so good. Although annoyingly, right, my pole ladder area has gone straight through the AETN, but I could demolish that. I probably will, to be honest. Although I can't. Yeah, I can demolish this too. Okay, nice. We'll fix it up. I mean, that's a lot mined out, so you must have access to everywhere. So I'd say go for it. This is going to be unreachable. If I put a ladder here, it will no longer be unreachable. How about that? Genius. Okay, there's a reason why this was priority 9 and this was priority 5. Oops, because I wanted you to do that first. That's how priorities should work. Okay, please build in the order I specify. That'll go wrong. I want to see a mod to play on your larger map. Well, I mean, the base game pretty much does that. Production, or I mean, a classic size map. Technically, you don't get like some of the space ones, like tungsten volcanoes or whatever. But I mean, you get most of it. You really get most of it. Sure, nutrient bar. Why not? We'll take it. Okay, we are getting some telescoping done now, slowly. Okay, we've got the inner. In fact, we've got the inner 2 rows, so we're actually getting quite a bit of telescoping done. That's good. There you go. So we'll get around this ring, and then we'll be done. And we can send Wolfer out back. I think. I don't think we need him over there. Right. In terms of the sensors, then, I want this to open in if this is below 19,000, and this is below 50. We can open that vent up. We will pump these if the atmosphere is above 20,000, and the temperature is above 115, let's say, and we're going to turn this one on if it's above 120. That'll flip it like that. We'll set that to below for now, so I don't want to burst it yet. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. All good for now. Right, second blueprint. There you go. Just towards the end of the episode, we'll grab the second one for this week. They don't quite line up with the 1 hour each, so we get more than one. For Wallpot, there you go. Right. Wolfrat is having the worst science expedition. He loves it. Wolfrat he's helping the colony, so I'm sure his sacrifices are worth making. He'll come with us. Right. Yeah, let's power. Let's get these ones done. Then we can worry about these ones. There you are. And then we can, do the second rocket in a short while. You may not have Dreckles until cycle since 500. Well, that's fine. Azazelka, don't worry, because we have the Mammoths, and we're shearing the Mammoths, so we have a load of refiber. I've got 92 units of refiber already. So I'm not in a rush for Dreckos. I mean, of course we'll use them because we're going to use every single critter, but yeah, with this start, the Mammoths kind of cover that for you, so you don't need to worry. Okay, yeah, we have to be pretty close on this. We got this water line as well coming up here. Okay, yeah, I just need to build this. Okay, let's get that swept up. We'll close this in, and then hold on, hold the bus. Okay, we also need to build this. Yeah, great. Right, more to build, more to build. Remember the water. Okay, but yeah. Good old wolf rat. I think this goes with the science skill, right? So the more science you have, the quicker you do it. Yes, look at that. So, I mean, we've already got the core kind of done. Once we got the second planetoid, we can do some telescoping from there, but we also need to send the telescope out with the rocket, and we'll go see if we can find the outer planetoids, of course. There'll be lots of good stuff on there, plus we want to colonize them fully on this run, and I have lots of plans for that, so... Okay, high culture. I think Wolfrat's our main scientist too, so I don't know who's actually doing the science over here, to be honest. Okay. We have a lot of scientists, I feel. I don't know if this was intentional or just kind of happened. I don't usually choose a lot of them particularly, so... let's be careful with that. Be careful not to give them too many skills. Let's say. Once we get the Somnian synthesizer running, we won't care about it, but for now, we'll just be a little bit careful. Hear the ice cream truck. Ooh. I haven't had one of those in a long time, actually, but I do love a good ice cream. Absolutely love ice cream. Always going to ice cream stands. Especially when it's 35 degrees, you know, then ice cream becomes very, very attractive. Even if it more so than it was already. Okay, right. I think everything's running along nicely. Yeah, I don't blame anyone that needs to leave for the ice cream truck. You fully have my permission to leave the stream to go to visit the ice cream truck. Important things in life. 34. Yes, in the UK. Yeah, I know. I swapped the UK for somewhere that is definitely a lot hotter. So, yeah, it's been 30 degrees since May, and it's now, as I recorded this, earlier, well, mid-August now by the time. But yeah, I've literally had 3 months of over 30 degrees, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down. So, we could use a break here. We don't have any aircon in the house. Would be nice. Would be nice. Oh, right, I see the last bit of plastic as well. I never see any nectar because I'm not watching, but is this going to tick the plastic out? Come on. I did tip some out. 210. 210, perfect. You can't make ice cream with brackine. Wasn't it? Was that so? There's some ice cream. Yeah, no, in the UK when it gets really hot, it's not good. I do know that feeling as well. I remember I used to go into the office when it was really hot. The office had aircon, and that was something. Right, yeah. So right, the question I was asking earlier is what is the kilogram to calories ratio of pemmican? Now for berry sludge it's 4, so 1 kilo of berry sludge is 4,000 kilocalories. So if it's the same for pemmican, then I'm going to go with 3 kilos and try and do that. What I'm also going to do is obviously put plastic in here, and we'll put 1,000. I guess this is the other thing that's also going to stop us taking off, is that we need enough plastic to actually build the stuff too. So there you go. Okay. We need enough plastic to actually go to space with, and then we also need the steam, so we're working on it. 100% berries would be terrible for their teeth. But eating a mix of meat, raw meat, oh no, yeah, it's in the micro, it's like raw meat and like butter. That's not much better. M40X, you've learned something about the geothermal vents. You mean these ones? Because we are, well, yet to play with them, but we will also be doing that too. The stuff eject can appear on the top of the tile at impact. Yes, I think so. That makes sense. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I've never used them before, obviously. It's my first full run on here. I played the beta, but they weren't in the beta, of course. Those geothermal vents were sneakily kept secret from us. Although we could kind of see them. But Obviously we can do anything with them, so. Okay, that's that done. We need a load more. Has this been supplied? No. Okay. No. It's mostly nutrient complete. Yeah. Right, but we have reached the end of the episode here for YouTube. So, mini summary, obviously, for this. I mean, we've finished job suitability, as you can see by the remains of our setup over here. So that's good. Didn't bug out, which was lovely. And then what we are focusing on now is space. So we have one rocket built. We are still waiting for plastic for the orbital data collection lab, not to build it, to feed it in. And we are waiting for the steam room to finish building. In fact, I think we've done it, so we can close it up. And we'll just turn it on, and we will get some steam to power our rockets. But that is it for this episode. We will get this launched next time. I'm pretty confident. We will not be long before we launch these rockets. So thank you guys very much for watching this episode. Hopefully see you in the next one.